Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Hard to find value in things sometimes these days, but Tracey Ryniec, our value stock analyst at Zacks.com, every week manages to find at least a few stocks that fit into the value mold or parameters that she sets for them, and she's back with a couple of more this week as well. Odyssey Healthcare, ODSY, the ticker symbol, is one of them. In-home patient care is what they provide.
Yep, hospice care, in-home medical assistance. And that's a growing area right now as the baby boomers age and more people want to stay at home and things like that. They've been doing real well. They've been growing revenue. The company is, probably, who knows what will happen with the healthcare reform, but it's not as much directly affected as some other areas might be, but they are dependent on like Medicare and the programs and the rates and everything that are set through those programs.
Right.
So, every year that is an issue for them. But right now, things are looking pretty good for them. They actually did just drop down to a number 3 from a number 1 when I wrote about them last week for some reason, even though estimates are actually holding right now. So I don't, the Zacks method, there's some reason in there why it dropped to number 3. But, they beat 3 out of 4 quarters going into this next number that they're reporting. So the stock isn't very expensive. It's trading a little over 12 times forward earnings. And like I said, the revenue, the company's been growing. So, this is kind of a good value play out there on the healthcare sector right now.
I find myself wanting to stay home more as I get older as well. And Western Digital, WDC, the ticker symbol, is another one that you've written about recently. Now, I find it kind of interesting that you describe them as a cash-generating machine.
They are. This is an interesting stock for me to do as a value analyst because we don't see many like this where it actually has really great value parameters. It's trading a little over 10 times forward. Its PEG ratio is under 1, which means it has the growth and it has the value. And, it's just been killing it. It beat revenue, or it surprised on earnings the last quarter by like 181%. That was their fiscal fourth quarter. So they're scheduled to report 2010 fiscal first quarter just this week. So we're going to kind of see what's going on with them. Estimates are rising into that number. Analysts are really, really bullish right now on this company. They're one of the largest storage makers in the world for computers, netbooks and things like that, which are still selling. Then they also have this huge cash hoard, which at the end of June quarter was $1.8 billion, and they're growing it at a couple $100 million per quarter. So I don't know what they're doing with that money, but it's nice to see a company with that kind of money sitting around in this economic environment. And the chart is crazy, which is also kind of surprising for me for a value. Because it's at 52-week highs. It's nearing 5-year highs. I'm showing you the 5-year chart right now. And, it's really come off those November lows really sharply. Now, can it continue? I don't know, but it's cheap right now. So given these earnings estimates, it's not expensive. So we'll kind of see what happens with them. But it's a good story right now. And
this week that Tracey refers to is the week of October the 12th.
Right.
Do you own either of these two stocks?
I do not.
All right, check out more value stocks that Tracey's written about recently on Zacks.com's homepage in the upper right-hand corner. It's where we keep all of the Zacks Rank Buy stock picks, and we update 4 new ones each day for you, 1 in each of the investing categories. With Tracey Ryniec, I'm Terry Ruffalo.